Dominic Paul. I'm the director of this crow documentary. And these are the crows.
When I first was on campus, they were not getting together like this, nothing close to that.
I just assumed it was a normal occurrence, and then I realized that we had a special area around Portland State, so.
They come in the late afternoon, and they start grouping together, flying around in small flocks and then moving all around. But by the time dusk really hits, they're starting to take off and move in different directions. And I think on some nights there got to be a couple thousand birds out there.
So you have a small group of crows between, I'd say, 3 to 7, and they have their own little small foraging area where they get their main foraging done, and that's where it is located. That's where it's like the family group of the crows.
Crows are omnivorous. They eat just about anything. And they spend a good portion of the day just simply looking for food. There's a part of this which I really do think is just socialization, because crows are very social. All corvids are quite social. But there's also the opportunity for them to look at each other. Colonies and roosts, one of the hypotheses that's been proposed as to why they occur is that it provides an opportunity for sharing information. But by looking at your conspecifics, the other crows around you, if you've had a bad day of foraging, you might see another individual that's got a full crop. And birds have a crop in which they can store food. And if you see an individual with a full crop, that might indicate that that individual's had a really good day. So if you've had a turn of bad luck, and you see Joe over there, and he's got a full crop, then maybe I should follow Joe around. And tomorrow I'm going to take off with him and go back to wherever he's foraging. So there might be this somewhat unintentional information sharing that goes on amongst them that actually favors them coming together late in the day, right before they go to roost, so that by the time the next morning rolls around, you're set up to go follow an individual who's got some food. I was teaching my vertebrate zoology class this year, and we were talking about intelligence. And I mentioned that one evening as I was driving home into my neighborhood, I looked up and I saw this squirrel on the side of the road. And so I'm approaching the squirrel, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere came this crow. And it flew down and dodged right at that squirrel. And my first thought, and I still believe it to this day, is that crow was trying to scare that squirrel into the road so I would hit it. I just could not see any other reasonable explanation for it. And the moment I said that, a student raised his hand and said, "I saw the same thing once. I saw the same thing."
I spent like 15 minutes watching probably 20 crows learn how to lift up the trash can lid and get some food out, and then while I was distracted, one of them pooped on me and I didn't realize it, and so I walked for 2 hours with like poop in my hair, and then my friend saved me and was like, "Hey, you need to clean that up right now." So they're definitely very intelligent.